So why do I have these three out? These are the three most popular Glock pistols on the market. This Glock 17, the Glock 19, the Glock 43X. The number nomenclature does mess with people sometimes. They don't understand why the numbers seem out of order. The reason for that is each time Glock patents a firearm or an item, because they make things other than guns, they use a number system. From day one, the first 16 patents were curtain rods, knives, and entrenching tools. And his 17th patent was a pistol. Thus it started with that. Without going into a lot of detail either, the 17 is the flagship full-size firearm. The 19 is the compact pistol. And the new queen, so to speak, is the Glock 43X. So why the 19 over the 17? Well, I can hide it if I need to, but I can also use it like a full-size firearm if I need to. The other thing that people picked up on, and I don't think Glock intentionally meant to do this, so it's kind of interesting how this happened. I take the 17-round magazine out of the pistol, and of course the Glock 19 is a 15-rounder, so I'm losing 2 rounds. This is another reason the 19 has been around for years. I now have 17 rounds that I can work in this firearm. Yes, other companies do that now. I realize it's the year 2024. Glock was the first one to really do that. So again, there's why we have staying power. Now with the 19 being popular, and it still is, why did I bring out the 43X? Out of everything I just talked about with Glock being a thing, the size of the 43X is kind of considered the perfect size, and I'm putting that in quotation marks, for most people. It's roughly the same height as a Glock 19, so if I take these two and put them together here, and again, they've been checked, I'm not pointing a gun or load a gun at myself. They're the same height. Save for the fact that one is wider than the other and you have a little bit less of barrel length, you're essentially getting the same firearm. There has been some issue with people freaking out about it, only have a 10-round magazine. Here's why that's a good thing. I go to a state that has a magazine cap. Yeah, it's only 10 rounds. I can walk around that state with their restrictions. If this situation were to happen where I am not in a banned state and I want more rounds, there's several companies that make aftermarket magazines that are 100% reliable, regardless of what you're on the internet, that do work. They take the round count to 15. I've even seen some 17 rounders here and there. So you can get them in a gun that size. Again, the question comes up though, why this and not one of these other options? And of course, that's an answer you kind of have to answer yourself. I can't really answer that for you. What I will tell you is because these pistols have been around since the 1980s, it has that name recognition, people know what they are, and there's a ton of aftermarket support.